Okay, so once your papers are put in your binder, on your loose leaf, go ahead and get it titled. We are titling it 3 by 3 multiplication. 3 by 3 multiplication. So that goes up at the top in the big margin. I'm going to draw my line so it matches yours. Now, when you are done with this piece of paper, we're going to have 4 problems on it. So where do you think our halfway line is going to go? Going horizontal. Waylon?
By the middle dot?
Yeah, find your middle circle, your middle cutout, and I'm going to pick up this paper real quick. When you are writing on a piece of loose leaf on the front side, where should your holes be?
On your left.
On your left. Okay, so make sure your paper is laying, your holes are on your left side. So our holes are over here. Okay, here's my middle circle. I'm going to draw it way down here at the bottom. On that middle circle, I want you to just draw a line across. That's going to be our halfway point. Okay, so we're going to practice 3 by 3 today. We're only going to do 2 examples, but we're going to solve it using lattice and we're going to solve it using algorithm. Okay? Algorithm is new, but if we can do 3 by 2s, we can easily do 3 by 3s. It's just one extra step. Callie, can you give me a 3-digit number?
324.
I'm going to change the last digit so there's no repeats. 324. Okay? So on the top 2 lines under our header, let's write 324. Write it big so we can see it. Times, Caleb, give me a number that's less than 324 that has no repeats and no zeros. 214. Okay, now I want you to draw a line down to our center line. Just to right there.
Do we have to do it sideways?
Yes. Because now we're going to solve it 2 different ways, Colby. Rory, which method do you think you're going to like better? Algorithm or which are you most comfortable with right now? Lattice. So let's do lattice first so that we know our answer and then we can make sure we can make it match using algorithm. So I'm going to write lattice right here. I want you to copy this. Lattice. That's an E. Who can help me set this one up? Mila?
First draw a box.
Okay, first I need my box. Okay, how do I know how many boxes I need inside my box?
3.
I need 3 vertical and 3 horizontal. Okay, so how many lines do I need to draw? Brennan?
6. 2.
2 each direction, right? 2 each direction. If you need 3 boxes, you draw 2 lines. If you need 5 boxes, you draw 4 lines. It's always 1 less than the number you need. So just focus on my black lines, not the blue lines of the paper. Okay? What else do I need to set this up? Easton, T? This was a C. Okay, you want the diagonal lines next? Okay, now, on yesterday's worksheet, this is where some of you guys goofed up. Where do I tell you to focus when you're drawing these diagonal lines? Kylie? Corner to corner. If you try real quick to draw a line and you chop a square funny, your diagonals that you have to add may be messed up. So focus corner to corner. So I'm starting here, go corner to corner and expand it. Then go to the next one. Again, focus corner to corner. Just go slow. Make sure you hit those corners. Corner to corner. And see, mine aren't in a perfectly straight line. That's okay. I'm just focusing corner to corner so my diagonals have the right numbers in them. And last one. Okay. Once we have our diagonals, Cam, what else do I need before I can do any math? I need my numbers. Tyson, how do I know where to put my numbers?
3, 2, and 4.
Yeah, I just put the digits. I don't put the value of the digits. And then we put 2, 1, 4 across the side. Now we finally get to do some math. Colby, what do you want to do first? What math problem?
4 times 2.
Okay, what is 4 times 2? 8. So how do I write that?
08.
08. Good job. Tyson, next one. What math problem you want to do?
2 times 2.
Is?
4.
How do I write it?
0 and 4.
0, 4. Audrey, next one.
3 times 2.
Is?
0, 6.
0, 6. Good job. Where you want to go next, Grayson? It doesn't matter. Just pick one.
4 times 1.
Okay, so he went back over here. That's fine. What's 4 times 1?
4.
4. Zach, what do you want to do next? Ooh, that's an ugly 0.
4 times 4.
Okay, you want to go down. 4 times 4 is?
16.
16. Take over, Drake.
4 times 2.
Let's go. Okay, 4 times 2. That's fine. We're going a little wonky here, but that's okay. As long as we get them all filled in. Go ahead, Audrey. Not Audrey. Sophia. No. Yes, Sophia.
3 times 1.
Okay. 3 times 1. We're going out here. What is 3 times 1? 3. Easton? G?
1 times 2.
1 times 2.
0, 2.
Okay, good job. And last one, Michaela,
4 times 3.
is
12.
12. Now, do you think I suggest doing them in that order?
No.
No. Just because we were kind of all over the place. And again, as long as you're finding the right spot and putting the answer there, that works. My suggestion, I'm going to kind of draw a line. Ignore this. I'm going to erase it in just a second. If you start here, just kind of cycle through like that. Or if you start here, you could go this way and then start here and go that way and then start there and go that way. It really doesn't matter, and that's why I just went with it. But just, it's easier to mess up if you're just kind of picking random problems and solving them. Waylon?
I usually go down.
Yeah, that's fine. So Waylon's saying he starts here and goes down and goes down. Yeah, that's fine. Or if you snake it around here, that's fine. As long as you can keep it organized, does your way work? Yes. Brennan, what do I do now?
Do 6 plus 0.
Okay, how do I know where to add?
Behind the one first line.
Yeah, the diagonals. Remember, those diagonals help guide our eyes in the right direction. The first one is always just this number down here in the bottom right corner by itself. Next one, Mila, what am I adding?
You do 4 plus 1 plus 8
Okay.
equals 13.
Good job. 4 plus 1 plus 8 is 13. Do I write all 13 at the bottom?
No, you put the 1 above the 8.
Okay, so I put the 3 there and the 1 up here. On yesterday's worksheet, there were several people. Zach, you're copying all this down. There were oh, you're already, okay. There were several people that I circled that and had to make a note out here. I said, forgot this. Okay, don't forget those regroupings. So when I do regroupings, I always start with them so that I don't leave them out. So next column, Caleb, what do I add?
8 plus 1.
Which is?
9.
9 plus 2 is?
11.
Plus 2 more?
13.
13. So I put my 3 and I regroup my 1. Usually on a 3 by 3, that's your longest column. You have the most numbers to add in that one that we just did and this next one. Noelle, what do I add next?
1 plus 4.
1 plus, go ahead.
Which is 5.
Which is 5, okay.
Plus 3, that's 8. Plus 1, that's 9.
Good job. So 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1, Noelle says is 9. Do I have anything to regroup? Cam, what do I add next?
6 plus 0 plus 0.
Okay, what's that give me? 6. And the last one, Arabella?
0.
0, because there's nothing to add. Now, when I write my answer, should I write 0, 6, 9, comma 3, 3, 6? No, Callie, what should I write?
69,330.
Yep, and it doesn't matter where you write it in the box. I'm out of room at the bottom, so I'm going to write it up here at the top. 3, 3, 6, circle it to show the world. That's our final answer. Now, algorithm. Let's go over here and write algorithm. how do we set this one up? Colby?
We'll put 324 times 214.
Okay, so I write the 324 on top, 214 on bottom. What number should always go on top on this? The highest number, the greater number. What is my first big problem that I'm trying to get the answer to? Kylie?
4 times 300.
Not times 300. Give me the whole top number.
4 times 300.
Yeah, I'm really doing 324 times 4. Okay, so if it helps you, cover up that 2 and that 1 on that second number till you get your first set of answers. So what is the first math fact that I am doing? Callie?
4 times 4.
Okay, what is 4 times 4?
16.
16. Where do I put those numbers?
You put the 6 below the 4,
Good job.
and then you put the 1 above the 2.
1 above the 2. Okay, what's my next problem, Rory? My next fact.
1 times 4 times 2.
Good job. 4 times 2 plus 1 is what?
Plus 1.
What's 4 times 2 plus 1? 9. And I have nothing to regroup, so I put my 9 there. Emma, what do I do next?
4 times 3.
Good job. 4 times 3 is what?
12.
12, and I have nowhere to regroup, so I put all of that down here at the bottom. Now what, Dylan?
We cross off the 4 and the 1.
Okay, cross off our 4, cross off our regroupings, and on these ones it's especially important because now I could have 3 numbers up there potentially, depending on how much I have to regroup. Okay, I marked off, now I need to add in a 0. Why do I need to add in a 0, Dylan?
Because the 1 and the bottom number is actually 10.
Yeah, because I have to multiply everything by this 1, but the value of that 1 is 10, so I know it'll end in a 0. Emma, what's my next math fact? What is 4 times 1?
4.
Go ahead and do the next one. What's 1 times 2? 2, and the last one? 1 times 3. We like those ones when we're multiplying by 1. It makes our life easy. Now I'm to the new stuff. Who thinks they know what I do next? Drake?
Add 2 zeros.
Okay, why am I going to add 2 zeros?
Because 2's in a 200 spot.
Because I'm multiplying everything by that 2, and the value of it is 200. I added my 2 zeros. What should I mark out right now? Easton?
The 1 next to
Okay, I'm done with my 1. And if I had any regroupings, I would mark them out. But did I have any regroupings here? Nope. Okay, next fact, Easton T.
4 times, 2 times 2?
Well, we haven't done 2 times. You always start by that 1. So what's 2 times 4?
2 times 4 is 8.
Is 8. Oops, I'm going to change my color here real quick. 8. Okay, next fact, Kylie.
2 times 2?
2 times 2 is?
4.
Good job. And last one, 2 times 3, anybody? Just say it. 6. Now, when you get to this point, I want you to pause. What do you think I want you to look for when you're doing this pause before I finish it up? Waylon?
Are all your numbers lined up?
Okay, are my numbers in nice, neat columns so that I can add them? Yes, that's good. Brennan?
Are your partial products and our partial products the same?
Are our partial products the same? So the same as what?
As ours?
Okay, well, you're checking your work with mine, yes. But if you're working these on your own, I still want you to pause. Emma?
Check if you have any zeros.
Look for the zeros, because that is a common error, is forgetting zeros. This first number, ours doesn't have a 0. Could it end in a 0?
Yes.
Okay, Callie, why could sometimes it end in a 0?
Because if it was 4 times 5, it could be 20.
Yeah, so I'm not going to say that there will never be a 0 right here, but most of the time there's not. The only time there should be is if our first fact is 4 times 5 or 6 times 5. Okay, something that the fact ends in a 0. What should I look for in this second row?
1 0.
1 0. Sometimes might it have 2? Yeah, for that same reason. If our first fact ends in a 0, then that one would have 2. And our third row should always have 2 at the end, okay? Could it possibly have 3? Yeah. Could it possibly have 4? Yeah, it must have at least 2. And then the rest will depend on the facts that you're doing. Once you pause, look for your zeros, then we're ready to add. So 6. 9 plus 4, just say it out loud. 13. 3, regroup, and let's not forget about that 1 up there. So what's 1 plus 2? 3 plus 2? 5 plus 8? 13. So 3, regroup. 1 plus 1?
2.
Plus 3? Plus 4? And then our 6 drops. Do we agree with ourselves? Yes. There we go. So is 3-digit algorithm much different than 3 by 2 or 2 by 2? No, it's just there's more numbers, so there's more places where we could potentially mess up on our facts or on adding. Okay, let's go to the bottom half of your page. Waylon, give me a 3-digit number higher than 600. 730, no repeats. 735. So on the next line, write 735 times, I'm going to make it big, 6, 8, 7. Then draw a line down the rest of your front side. We will write lattice and algorithm. Now, I feel like you guys are probably most confident with lattice with these right now, right? I want you to try the lattice on your own. I'll help you get it set up. So if you get stuck, just look up. And then we will do the algorithm together, because that's what we're actually practicing today. But it's still good to practice the lattice. So if you're focusing on your corners, corner to corner, that one kind of got wonky. Once you get to an answer, look up, see if you agree. Check final. If you missed the final, go back and look at your individual boxes. 7 times 8 is a frequently missed problem, so check your 7 times 8 box. Okay, so lattice is always an option. Remember, it's exactly the same as 2 by 2, 3 by 2. We just have extra numbers to multiply. Algorithm, I have it set up. Who wants to help me start? Do the whole first partial product. Mila, what do I do first?
7 times 5.
Okay, so we start with that. 7 times 5 is?
35.
I put my 5. Where do I put my 3?
Above the 3.
Above the 3. Okay, keep going.
Now 3 times 7
Is?
21. 24.
Okay, 21 plus the 3. So I put my 4 here and I regroup my 2. Keep going.
7 times 7
Is?
49.
49 plus 2?
Is 51.
51. So I write down my whole 51. Who wants to take over? Callie, go ahead. I'm going to change colors.
You would cross out 7
Done with my 7.
and then the 3 and the 2.
Okay, I'm done with these regrouping numbers. Let's mark them out. What else?
And then you would take 8 times 5.
Ah, not yet. Mark out, mark out.
You would put a 0.
Put in a 0. Good job. I'm going to get my numbers lined up better. Okay, now go.
And then you would take 8 times 5.
What is 8 times 5?
40.
So I put a 0. Where do I regroup my 4?
On top of the 3.
On top of the 3. Good job. Keep going.
8 times 3 is 24.
Okay.
Plus 4 is 28.
Good job. 8 times 3 plus 4 is 28. 8. Regroup.
2 above the 7.
Okay.
And then you would take 8 times 7, which is 56. Plus 2 is 59, or 58.
Good job. So 7 times 8, 56 plus 2 is 58. 8. Okay, good job. Next one, Arabella.
Cross out the 8 and the 2 and the 4.
Okay, I'm crossing out my 8. I'm done with it. I'm marking out my regroupings. What else?
Put 2 zeros.
Add in 2 zeros. Okay, keep going.
And you do 6 times 5,
Which is?
30.
So I have another 0. Well, here I'm going to change colors. So 0 and regroup above the 3. I got all kinds of stuff going on up there.
And then you take 6 times 3 plus 3,
Okay, 6 times 3 is
18,
plus 3.
21.
21. There we go. So I put a 1. I regroup a 2. I got to find some space up there. Keep going.
6 times 7 plus 2,
Okay, 6 times 7 is
42,
plus 2.
44.
44. Pause. Why am I pausing?
Check for your zeros.
Check for my zeros. I look at my first number. I might have 1 or none. Why does the second one have 2 zeros? Kylie?
Because when we were multiplying, it had a 0.
Yeah, our fact ended in a 0. It has to have at least 1, and you can see it in that different color. And the last one, does it have at least 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are ready to add 5, 4, 9, 13, 14, regroup, 9, 10, regroup, 5, 0, 4, 9, 4, 5. Do we agree with ourselves?
Yes.
Yes. Flip your paper over to the back. We got to do this quickly. We're about out of time. You only have 5 homework problems. You are going to write them on the back here. So title it Homework 9/7. What? I'm going to tell you in just a second. I want you to write any method. We're going to write all of our problems at the top, and then you'll just work them down below for homework. I'm going to give you 3 of them that you can solve using any method. Cam, give me a 2-digit number. Okay, problem 1 is 65 times 27. Problem 2, Drake, give me a 3-digit number.
105.
105 times 96. Third problem, Noel, give me a 3-digit number greater than 500. 783 times 268. So on those 3, you can use any method. On the last 2, I want you to use algorithm. And I'm going to make these ones up just because of time. Let's do 465 times 128. And 9, I'll give you a big one. 87 times 654. We didn't divide up our paper. We're just writing these at the top. So Colby says he only has 4 spots. We didn't divide this up on the top. You only have to solve each of these one time. If you don't like lattice, I want you to try at just one of these in lattice. And you can have the other 4 using algorithm. These 2 must be algorithm because I want you to practice that 3 by 3. Does that make sense? at least one lattice on 1 through 3. Or you can do all 3 lattice if you choose. Questions?
Can we use area map? No.
Lattice or algorithm. Okay? Good question. Okay, once you have those down, you guys may go. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of the day.